Vyasadeva in the Padma Purana. 1. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. 2. To consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic person. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6. To give some interpretations to the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruity activities, karma kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments. Even after understanding so many instructions on this matter, it is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank you everyone for joining the Bhakti Sangha conference call today. Let us move to our next section, Glories of Lord Ramachandra. Hare Krishna devotees, may I know who all have joined the call this morning? Hare Krishna.
Krishna Radha Pyari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Wishing all of you happy Sri Ram Navami. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for your service.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranama, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Happy Sri Rama Navami, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga and all the assembled devotees. This is Yashmati Priya Devi Dasi from Chicago, and happy Sri Ram Navami to everyone.
Hare Krishna, Yashmati Priya Mataji, Dandavat Pranama, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Happy Sri Rama Navami, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Mataji, all glories Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajis. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Rana. Happy Ram Navami to everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Happy Sri Rama Navami, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Is there anybody else who would like to introduce themselves?
I don't see Maharaj on the call, Mataji. We will chant until Maharaj joins. Okay, Mataji. As soon as Maharaj joins, I'll start the recording.
Sure, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Mataji. I forgot. We have introduction, right? Let's Ayan do the introduction.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji, I would like to hand over call to you for a brief introduction of Maharaj, Prabhuji. Ayan Prabhuji, please take our call.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. I offer my obeisances to all assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. And I wish everyone a very happy Ram Navami. Here goes the brief introduction for our dear speaker. His Holiness Sundar Chaitanya Goswami Maharaj. Maharaj is among the senior most disciples of His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj and is an international motivational speaker, leadership trainer, and a renowned youth preacher. Maharaj specializes in inspiring and empowering people to realize their true selves. As a keynote speaker, thousands of people have discovered a new light from his energetic workshops worldwide. Maharaj is basically from Mauritius, where he came in contact with Iskcon in 1982. In 1986, Maharaj joined the Brahmacharya ashram, dedicated his life to the mission. From 1988 to 1992, Maharaj served as a Sankirtan leader in Mauritius. Maharaj has served as temple president in Mauritius and in Nagpur, India for several years. Maharaj travels to many countries and is very active in preaching in Nordia, Delhi, Europe, Italy, England, South Africa, so forth. Maharaj has managed interfaith events, bringing together the communities of different religious faiths in order to strengthen their faith and believe in God together. Maharaj has opened Iskcon preaching centers all over the world. Maharaj is popular for his outstanding lectures and seminars about the philosophy of Krishna consciousness with the expert hand in bhajan and kirtan. He has been instrumental in providing the teachings of Vedic scriptures, the Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. For the past few years and at present, Maharaj is a lecturer at the Vaishnav Institute of Higher Education in Sri Brindavan Dham, India. Maharaj has also been an inspirational coordinator to various international level festivals in Mauritius. He has managed the famous 3 days of Ratha Yatra festival in Mauritius, which is attended by thousands of guests. Here goes a brief introduction for Maharaj. Over to you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. We can do chanting until Maharaj join. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Sri
Hare
Krishna Mataji, shall I pray Prabhupada's short lecture of Ram Navami Mataji until Maharaj joins? I'll just play that.
Sure, Mataji.
It's a very short lecture. It's 30 seconds. That's it.
Okay, Mataji.
That is Siddhartha. Chit means knowledge, Atmani means self. That platform. Iti Rama Padinaso Parabrahma. Rama, this word comes from Ramante, Ramdhat. Ram means enjoyment. And Rama means the full place. If you contact with Rama or Krishna, the absolute attractive, then you are placed in the absolute platform for eternal
That's it, Mataji. That was Prabhupada was explaining about the meaning of Lord Rama.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Maharaj said he will join after 5 minutes.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji, for letting me.
Sorry about that. Otherwise, we would have started on time.
Mm.
But still.
Yeah, that's fine, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
It's okay, Mataji. Maharaj, right? We can't say anything. We also don't know. That's fine, Mataji.
Yeah. I got the message from Maharaj. That's why I informed you.
Yeah, sure, Mataji. We can chant. Otherwise, I'm trying to find any short lecture from Prabhupada. It's good to listen from Prabhupada. I'm just listening.
Yes.
If I find one, I will play.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Maharaj is joined. Mataji, could you please start the recording, Mataji?
Yeah, sure, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, welcome to Bhakti Sanga conference call. Today we are fortunate to have His Holiness Sundar Chaitanya Goswami Maharaj to enlightening us on the glories of Lord Ramachandra. Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for giving your valuable time and association to us this morning and enlightening on the topic of glories of Lord Ramachandra. I would like to hand over call to you, Maharaj. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Hare Krishna. Happy Sri Ram Navami, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Maharaj, we can able to hear Maharaj.
Yes, Hare Krishna. I'd like to wish everyone happy Ram Navami Maha Mahotsav celebration, all of you. And thank you for also this invitation. And thank you for all who has also been observing this festival. Ramachandra, Maryada Purushottam, Ekapatni Vrata. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Nama Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnanandjana Salakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadhamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Paridhanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So Ramayan was written by Valmiki Muni. And Ramayan was written in the future tense. Valmiki Muni was also a hunter. He was hunting animals, was killing animals. He was met by Narad Muni. And Narad Muni asked him to chant Ram, Ram, Rama, Rama, Rama. He could not chant Rama because he is killing animals. He could only chant Mara, 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 Mara. But Narad Muni was very expert, told him to, okay, you chant Mara, Mara, continuous to chant because mantra has to be repetitive. So then he was chanting Mara, 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 Ram, 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 Ram. So Mara becomes Ram if you chant continuously. And then this is how Valmiki Muni was changed. His heart was a transformation in his heart. He became a Vaishnava devotee. And one day when Valmiki Muni was taking bath in the river, and he saw one hunter shooting, killing two cranes, a male and a female. And Valmiki Muni became so angry, he just pronounced a curse, cursing that hunter, and with also Gali also together. But when he was pronouncing that, it came out in a meter form, like poetic rhythm. And he was surprised himself. Here is giving curse, but that came out in a rhythm, poetic. and in a meter form. And he was wondering himself, how is that possible? But at the same time, Brahmaji came down and Brahmaji told him, yes, this is why in this meter, in this rhythm, you have to compose Ramayan. So this is how Ramayan was composed in that meter itself. You know, with every sloka, there is a meter. For example, Isvara Parama Krishna Sajidananda Chintamani Prakara Satma Sukalpa Vriksha Laksha Vritesu Surabibi Palayantam. So this is called a rhythm meter. And this is how Ramayan was written by Valmiki Muni. And Ramayan is full of emotion. Ramayan is full of lessons that we have to learn. Many people, we read Ramayan, hear Ramayan, but we have been hearing Ramayan for many, many, many years, for many lifetime also. Somebody was asking me a question recently, 2 days ago. He said, what do we get from Ramayan? Because Ramayan is old, but this is modern life. How can we update? How can we apply this? Because this world is modern nowadays, and Ramayan is old. It's old story. But in fact, this is not true. In fact, Ramayan, although it is old, but it is the ever fresh. On the contrary, material life is old. Because according to Bhagavatam, what is material life? Punaha charvita charvananam means we are chewing that we have already been chewed. Chewing the chewed. Modern life is chewing the chewed. It is old, stales material life. You know, we are chewing that what we have done already before. But when we read Shastra, we get more and more newer and newer Ananda, newer and newer Amritam. Imagine Ramayan was written 2 million years ago during the time of Ramachandra. But still, we are reading Ramayan, we are getting so much of joy, so much of Amritam, ever and ever fresh. Although we have heard the story many, many, many times, but still it's giving ever, ever newer and newer bliss. So one of the first lesson, there are many lessons to learn also from Ramayan. Devotees, they read, they learn, they listen, just to be able to apply this practically in their life. First of all is the life of husband and wife. The greatest attachment which gives the most pain is the life of the connection of man and woman, husband and wife. This is gives the greatest pain in life. We can see the story of Ramachandra and Sita. If Ram would have gone to the forest alone, he would not have gone through all these problems, you know. So this is showing how the attachment between husband and wife is the greatest bondage, and bondage gives pain to life. And second lesson we also learn from Ramayan is how that the husband should be also taking care of the wife. It doesn't mean that we should be too attached. We should be attached. Some attachment should be there, definitely. Family attachment, family love should be there. But too much, it is not good. Too much attachment, right? But also the husband has to take care, because Sita in the forest, he was happy. She was happy in the forest. Even at one point, Dasarath had been asking the chariot driver, Sumanta, go and at least bring Sita back. I'm painful, I'm suffering in the separation of Ramachandra. At least if you bring Sita, I can survive, can live some more longer life. And Sumanta went and asked Sita, you have to come back. Sita said, no, I don't want to go. I'm happy. I'm happy in the forest. For me, Ayodhya is a forest. I'm happy. Atri Muni is my father-in-law, and Suya is my mother-in-law. I'm happy with them. And in Ayodhya, I never used to see Ram every day. Every moment I don't get to see him. But in the forest of Dandakaranya, I'm able to see him every day, every moment I'm able to see Ramchandra. I'm happy. For me, Ayodhya is a forest. In fact, in the forest, Sita had never shed any tears. Never. Even Lakshman also. They were happy. On the contrary, Ramachandra shed tears. One time when he was singing about his father, Dasrath, he was shedding tears. But that has never happened to Sita and Lakshman. Never. They were so happy in the forest. Right? Because, I mean, these two personalities, Sita and Lakshman, they were not banished to the forest, but yet they have chosen to go to the forest to be able to serve Ramachandra. That's a mood, that's a mission, mood and mission, is to be able to serve the Lord, right? When Lakshman asked his mother, Sumitra, Ma, please give me the permission to go to the forest. I want to serve Ramachandra, my brother. And Sumitra said, my dear son, you've been born to go with Ram. You're born to serve Ram your whole life. See, Sumitra, her two sons is Satrughan and Lakshman, and both are serving the elder brothers. And Lakshman is also Bhagavan, like Krishna Balaram, both are Bhagavan or Lord. But Lakshman is Sevak Bhagavan, Ram is Savior Bhagavan. There is a difference, Sevak and Savior. Bhagavan Ram is Savior to be served, and Lakshman is Sevak Bhagavan to serve the Lord. He just wants to go to serve. And to serve, he have accepted not to eat for 14 years. He did not eat for 14 years. Even Ram is not able to sleep properly, how can he sleep? He's supposed to be serving Ramchandra. He did not eat for 14 years. He did not sleep for 14 years. And he had remained brahmachari for 14 years, just to be able to serve Ram. And they all have this mood and mission to serve. Even Hanuman also, just to serve. In fact, this is a way, the means to actually to be able to reach the Lord is by service. And service is actually adhikar. It's not our right. Service is not our right. It's adhikar. It's our privilege. It's been given to us by devotees, by Prabhupada, by Gurudev. We don't have the right. So we're singing every day, Ei nivedhana dharo sakira nugata koro, seva adhikara diyo. Seva adhikar diyo is given. This privilege has been given to us. Koro nija dasi, make me your image servant. Seva adhikar. Adhikar means empowerment. We only get the empowerment. We are able to engage in service. Without empowerment, we will not be able to engage in service. Just like you're driving your car. You have a license to drive. It is not our right to drive on the road. We don't have the right. But this privilege has been given by government, by the police. You've been given a license. But if you make mistake, they can take away the license anytime. The license can be taken away and we cannot drive. It means that driving was not our right. It was given to us, right? By the police license. They can take it anytime. It's given. So similarly, service is given to us by Guru, by the devotees, by Shiksha Guru, by Prabhupada, has been given to us. It's not our right. We have the privilege to serve. So empowerment is required. That's a qualification. We may say to do service, to be able to do service, we need sincerity, we need qualification, we need parampara. These are all right. But the main, most important characteristic is empowerment, adhikar, privilege to serve. So, yeah, they were serving the Lord, selfless service to the. In fact, the Lord also, because he wanted to go to meet his devotees. I've already said many times, mentioned that When somebody is sick, he has to go to a doctor. But when somebody is extremely sick, doctor comes home. So Ram is like this. He goes to meet the devotees. He goes out to the forest to give darshan to his devotees. You know? And we say this was the conspiracy of Mantara or KK. It's not the conspiracy of Mantara and KK. It was a desire of Ramachandra to go to the forest to meet his devotees, because he needs to be personally given his darshan, because he's got relationship. One time, Krishna was giving in Dwarka. This is in Dwarka. Krishna was giving. Krishna was there. Many people, materialistic people, were coming. They were coming to fulfill their desires, and Krishna was giving one after the other. Anybody has material desire was giving. But anyone who's asking for bhakti will tell them to wait. You have to wait. There is a waiting room on the side. You just wait there. I'll give you bhakti after. But anybody asking for material desires, you will fulfill on the spot, right on the spot. So Narad Muni came there. And Narad Muni asked, I can't understand this, my Lord. Anyone who's asking you material desires, you're fulfilling right away. But devotees asking for bhakti, you ask them to wait in the waiting room. What is that? Why is that? And Krishna explained that yes, people asking material desires, I give them, because they are karmis, they are free workers. Relationship is lost. No relationship. The karmi's relationship with God is lost. The jnani's relationship with God is denied. Jnani is a denied relationship. They don't accept. Yogi's relationship with the Lord is through Paramatma. But only bhaktas, the Lord has direct relationship they have direct relationship with the Lord. Of course, through Guru, they have relationship with the Lord. Only the bhaktas. So this is why Krishna is telling to Narad Muni, those who are asking for material desire, just fulfill. But those who are asking for bhakti, I tell them to wait in the waiting room, because I have to be personally present. I have relationship with them. I have to give myself to them. This is, I tell them to wait. I have to be personally present. There is relationship. Same thing happened with Prahlad also. When Nrsimhadev was offering boons to Prahlad, and Prahlad said, my Lord, we don't have this kind of relationship, commercial relationship. I know only one relationship. You are my Lord, and you are my master, and I am your servant. That's only a relationship we have. No commercial relationship. So when the Lord wanted to show his relationship, so he does it personally with the devotees. So this is why Ramachandra, he goes to the forest. He wanted to go to meet his devotees, his Muni. He was talking when he was small. Ram was talking to KK. I mean, the person who loves Ram the most is KK in the family. She loved Ram the most. How is that? One time, KK was feeding Ram. So much love for Ram. She was feeding Ram kheer, sweet rice. One time, 2 spoon, 3 spoon. So the 4th spoon, Ram holding mother's hand, KK's hand. He said, Ma, you have been always feeding me kheer, sweet rice. But have you ever asked me what I want? What is my desire? Have you ever asked me that? And KK said, all right, Ram, you can ask me. What do you want? I will fulfill your desires immediately. You can take time to ask me, but I will immediately fulfill your desires. Tell me, what is that? What do you want? I want to make you happy. And Ram said, Ma, you can't fulfill my desire, you can't just do it tell like this. You have to make promise. You have to make promise that you will fulfill my desire to give me whatever I wished. And KK said, Ram, what is this? That whatever you want to ask me, I have to make a promise. What is that? What kind of desire is that you want to ask? And KK said, but it's okay, you can ask. No problem. Whatever it is, you can ask. I promise I'll give you. And Ram said, Ma, if you fulfill my desire, accomplishing my desire, whatever I want, you'll give me, then people will criticize you. KK said, I don't care what people will say, provided my Ram will be satisfied. And Ram said, Ma, if you satisfy my desire, whatever I want, you'll give me, then no one in the world, nobody in the world would want to put the name KK to their daughter, calling their daughter KK. No one will do that if you satisfy my desire. KK said, I don't care, provided my Ram is satisfied. People doesn't put their name KK, don't care, but my Ram should be satisfied. Please ask me, what do you want? Please quickly ask me. And Ram said, Ma, if you accomplish my desire, you may also become widow. You might become widow. And KK said, that's also I don't care. I don't mind, provided my Ram is satisfied. So much love for Ram, KK. Please ask me, what do you want? And then at the end, Ram said, what I want, I will tell you now. After the Sita Swayamvar, getting married to Sita, I'll come to Ayodhya. When I come to Ayodhya, at that time, you must give me Banvas, 14 years to the forest. Again, the promise my father gave to you, 14 years to the forest. When KK heard about it, KK just poof, unconscious, he fell down. Unconscious. Ram sprinkled some water to KK, got up. And KK said, that I cannot do. Ram said, you have already promised. You have promised me, you have to keep your promise. This is Ramayan. Pran jaye par, vachan na jaye. Full everywhere. Pran jaye par, vachan na jaye. You must fulfill, you have already given your promise. And KK said, no, I cannot do that. I cannot leave 1 second without Ram. How can I banish him to the forest? I don't care my name gets spoiled. I don't care people do not put the daughter's name KK. I don't care I become widow. I can accept everything. But that what I cannot accept, to banish Ram to the forest. That I cannot accept. No. So much love for Ram. But then by providence that has happened. KK was trying to avoid Ram for some time because of that. But later on it happened when she was asking the Tubun from Dashrath. So Tubun was to banish Ram to the forest and put Bharat as a king. So we learned so many things from Ramayan. Husband, wife, happiness, and brotherhood also. See the brotherhood of the 4 brothers. Bharat is a brother. It was not that he was happy what his mother did, wanted to be coronated as a king. He say, brother, you stay back and let me go. Ram said, no, I have already promised I will go to the forest. And he said, okay, you want to go to the forest? Only 14 years. If you become more than 14 years, you will not see me. I'll commit suicide. 14 years. And it was more difficult for Bharat. For Ram to go to the forest, it is easier to do tapasya in the forest. Because forest is meant for tapasya. But Bharat doing tapasya in Ayodhya, in city, it was more difficult for Bharat. He was in the city in Ayodhya, was ruling, and he was keeping matted hair, putting some bark trees as clothing, and he was eating barley mixed with cow's urine for 14 years. It's more difficult. But yet he had to do it for the pleasure of Ramachandra. So we can learn here, brother. Not like nowadays, brotherhood, and they're killing each other. They want to get more and more wealth, more money, more land, waiting when he's going to lose his position, he's going to die, Great enmity nowadays among brothers. But this was kind of brotherhood that we learn. Perfect king, perfect husband, perfect son, and perfect ruler, right? Perfect king, perfect husband, perfect son, perfect brother, Ramachandra. So you can see how in Ramayan is full of lesson that we can learn. And Ram was telling to KK, if you don't give me that boon to go to the forest, what will happen to those devotees? What will happen to those munis in the forest? What will happen to Sabri, who is waiting for my darshan? What will happen to Bharadaraj, who are waiting for my darshan? What will happen to Sutikshan, who is waiting for my darshan? Sutikshan was one of the muni in the forest, was waiting for Ram to come. Sutikshan, small side of Sutikshan. Sutikshan, he was empowered to do deity service by his guru. Guru told him to do deity service, and they had Saligram Shila. Gurudev went away, and Sutikshan was doing the seva. And Sutikshan wanted to eat some, I think it is, how do you call it? Blackberry fruit. So he could not find stone to pick up, to throw the stone at the tree to be able to get some fruits. So he took his Saligram Shila, he threw it, and then Shila went into the river. He could not find the Shila. So what he did, is afraid now, getting chastised by Gurudev. So he put some blackberry, big one. He put on the altar to replace, as if to replace the Shila. So when Gurudev came and Gurudev was doing Abhishek, and he saw that this Shila is very soft and it broke. What is this? Chastised disciple, Sudikshan. And he rejected Sudikshan. That's why Ram was coming and give darshan to Sudikshan. And he said, now I'm going to Agastya Muni. Sudikshan said, please take me to my guru, because I have done a mistake. I have lost his Saligram Shila. If I bring you to him, because there's no difference between Saligram Shila and yourself, you're the Supreme Lord, he will be happy. And then Ram took him. That's one short story on the side with Sudikshan. So how am I going to satisfy, to give my darshan if I don't go to the forest? Right? So it was a desire of the Lord. And the Lord lived in the forest. Krishna lived in the forest of Vrindavan. Vrindavan means his forest. And Ram also, he likes to be in the forest. It happened once when Sita Ram, they were traveling in the forest. They came to Navadvip. They were in Navadvip. Sita Ram in Navadvip. And Ram was smiling. Little smile. So, and Sita asked, why are you smiling? Ram said, in this place, Navadvip, I will come and take avatar here. I'll do my pastime in Navadvip and Kali Yuga, but I will also take sannyas. But Sita said, you want to take sannyas? Why do you want me to tell me everything? I don't want to hear if you want to take sannyas. And Ram said, no. What happened is, in this pastime as Ramachandra, I'll be staying in the city. I'll be living in the city in Ayodhya. I will be keeping your murti to do yagya. But in Kali Yuga, you will stay in the city and you will have my murti, and I will go to the forest in the form of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Vishnupriya, the wife of Mahaprabhu, she had the murti, Dameshwar Gauranga Mahaprabhu. The murti of Mahaprabhu, he had a murti, he was living in Navadvip town, And the Mahaprabhu has taken sannyas, going to the forest, take sannyas. So this is vice versa. So yeah, so this is the pastime of, it's maybe called Lila. Somebody asked me yesterday, I mentioned already, how will that help us in our life? Because this is Kali Yuga, this is modern life. In fact, this is modern life, yes, but it is stale life. Because as we hear Krishna Katha, we have been hearing Krishna Katha for millions and millions and millions of years, or lifetime also we can say, still fresh, is still giving us nectar. So, and yeah, the service mood in Ramayan, very extreme. Sita serving Ramachandra, Lakshman serving Lord Ram, Shatrughan serving Bharat, and Bharat is also serving Ramachandra. We say in the greatest devotee for Ramachandra is Hanuman, and Hanuman has actually taken so much risk to serve Ramachandra. He accepted to go to Lanka, to fly over the quarters of Ravana, and at night, midnight, and the ladies and wife, they were all like not properly dressed, at night sleeping, and he has to look at all of them to search for searching for Sita. He has never seen Sita, but he can tell also who is Sita, because these ladies he was seeing, he has taken risks, so much of challenges he has to go through to be able to fulfill his mission. His mission is a mission of the Lord. That's our duty, to be able to fulfill the mission of Gurudev. Taking risk, challenges is there. Prabhupada also took challenges. Prabhupada also took so much risk, accepting 3 hot attacks to go to the West to preach Krishna consciousness, to carry the legacy of his Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Siddhanta Maharaj. He has accepted to do that. And he's a brahmachari. He's a brahmachari. But his goal, of course, he had to look at all the ladies to find out Sita, but his intention was correct. What was his intention at looking at all these ladies, the wives of Ravana? His intention was right. What was his intention? To find Sita under the service and instruction of the Supreme Authority. Right. So, at one point, when he was trying to find out, Hanuman saw one lady, very nicely dressed, jewelry, shining, good sari, from a distance. And Hanuman was saying, found him, I found him, I found her. She would started, monkey like to jump around, spinning. From a distance, he was saying, I found her. And then at one point he said, no, that's not her. That cannot be her. That cannot be Sita. Why? Because in the absence of the husband, a chief wife will not dress nicely, will not be dressing nicely in the absence of the husband. So Ram is absent there. How can Sita dress so beautifully? In fact, it was Mandodari, the wife of Ravana, was nicely dressed. For her, it's okay, because her husband is there. So yes, taking so much risk to do something. At least we cannot act like Hanuman, but at least the squirrel was also filling the dirt to make the bridge. So see, we also have to fulfill a desire of Gurudev to carry on the legacy of Gurudev, not to remain in our time zone, to a zone in our easy zone, So we have to take the risk to the service, preaching. So much we have to do. So yes, but at one point also, to prove that how Raming to. That's why in the Ramayan, the Sundar Khan, the Yud Khan, and also Sundar Khan. Sundar Khan means the beautiful. Why it is called Sundar Khan? Because in that Sundar Khan is a pastime of Hanuman. This is the only Kanda where Ram is absent. The Leela Ram is absent. It's only the pastime of Hanuman, his service, glorious Hanuman, he was serving in Sundar Khan. That's why it's called Sundar Khan, beautiful Kanda. It's about the Lord, the devotee of the Lord. So it's pastimes of how Hanuman is flying. They all know that they have got the Shakti to be able to go to Lanka, but one way. But Hanuman only can do it, but he could not remember that. Somebody has to tell him. And then he was able to do that. One time, Ramachandra has been writing two books, one big and one small. So in that bigger book, he's been writing the names of so many devotees, many of his devotees, Ramachandra's servant, those who are thinking of Ram 24 hours, the names, the glories, the pastime has been written in that book. That's why it's big. And Hanuman was reading that book. So when Hanuman was reading that book, he could not find his own name. His own name was not there. He became a little bit sad. And Ram asked Hanuman, why you're sad? Why you're not happy? Why you're morose? He said, no, it's okay. Everything is fine. And Ram said, no, please tell me why you're morose, why you're not happy. And then he said, my Lord, I'm reading your book. A big book I was reading, all the devotees who think of you 24 hours, but my name is not there. That's why my name is not mentioned. So then Ram said, Hanumanji, this is only part 1. You must read part 2. So you must read part 2. And then Hanuman got a copy of part 2, he was reading. So when Hanuman was reading part 2, and in part 2 he found only one name, and that of himself. His own name was written, and the glories and all the pastimes, everything of Hanuman. And then Hanuman asked Ram, what is this? I cannot understand. Why you have written a big book of all the names of the devotees, but one smaller book, only my name? What's the difference? And Ram said, the first book of the devotees who always think of me, 24 hours, they think of me. But the second book is books about devotee who I think of. I think of them. Means the second book, Ram is thinking of that devotee. The first book, the devotee is thinking of Ram. But the second book is Ram who is thinking of that devotee, and that is Hanuman. And that is Hanuman. Such a great exalted Vaishnava. I've already mentioned that how he was also telling that this verse, Sakrit Prapannoyas, Sakrit Prapannoyas, Dadami Abhayam, Dadami Vratam Mama. This is my vow. Ram is saying, this is verse coming from Ramayan, Yud Kand. Sakrit Prapannoyas means if one person, even at once he says, now my Lord, I'm surrendering unto you. And if he says, I am yours, my Lord, I am yours. I'm surrendering unto you. I am yours. And the Lord is ready to give him abhayam. Abhayam means fearlessness. I'm ready to give him fearlessness. And vratam mama, this is my vow. Ram is saying, this is my vow. My vow is that whoever says he belongs to me, and he surrendered to me, I'm ready to give him fearlessness. Abhayam. Dadami. Abhayam dadami. I give him abhayam. Vratam mama, this is my vow. He was telling that in context of when the youth, this is from Youth Kanda, beginning, when they were getting ready to go for the fight for the war. He said, even now, even if someone say, or Ravan say, my dear Lord, please forgive me, now I am yours. I will give him abhayam, fearlessness. And I will give him, even if Ravana comes and surrender, I'm ready to give him Ayodhya. Imagine his enemy, Ravana. He said, I'm ready to give him Ayodhya. He can rule Ayodhya. If Ravan comes and surrender to me, I'm ready to give him Ayodhya for ruling. But what about Bharat? If you want to give Ravana Ayodhya, what about Bharat? What will he say? For Bharat, I'll give him Vaikunta. So Ravana Ayodhya, Bharat, Vaikunta, Vibhishan, he will give Vibhishan Lanka, Sri Lanka to rule. And then everybody is asked, but you have shared already everything to everyone. What about you? Where will you stay? Where will you reside? And Ram said, for me, don't worry, I'll be residing in the heart of Hanuman. I will reside in the heart of Hanuman. Hanuman is a great devotee. And we can see, they said, Tomara Hridoye Govinda Vishram. Vaishnava Thakur, the heart of the Vaishnava is a resting place of the Lord. You know, when you want to take rest, some rest, shanti place, no, in a peaceful place, not in a disturbing place. But the Vaishnava's heart is always peaceful, sakala shanta, because he doesn't have material desires. He's not asking for this. Karmis have disturbing heart, always desiring and desiring and desiring. But Vaishnava, they want only bhakti, a peaceful heart. That's why Tomara Hridoya Govinda Vishram. So the heart of the Vaishnavas is a resting place of Govinda. That's why Ram is saying, I will live in the heart. And this is why when they were giving pearls to Hanuman, Sita was rewarding Hanuman pearls, necklace of pearls, and he was breaking that piece to pieces. And Sita asked, why you're breaking it? He said, I'm trying to break to find out if there is Ram there. If there is no Ram, it is useless for me. Imagine pearls, very variable. He said, if Ram does not exist there, for me it is very, very useless. So, yeah, this is unconditioned, unmotivated service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And that verse, Sakrit, yes, Sakrit Papanno, yes. One who say, this it appears in many places. Even when Bibhishan came back, joining the side of Rama, and people were forbidding, say, no, please do not take him. Maybe he's a spy. He cannot help his friend, his brother. How can he help you? And Ram again repeat that same point. And whoever comes to me, he said, surrender to me. And he said, now, my Lord, I am yours. I'm ready to accept him. I'm ready to give him abhayam. Right? And another time, Sita reminded Ramachandra about this. Because when Hanuman came to find Sita, and Hanuman gave the ring And Sita gave the churmani to make sure that Ram will believe that Hanuman had met Sita. And Sita had told one story to Ramachandra, to Hanuman, and to tell that story to Ram. Then he will believe that you have met me. And what was that story? And that story only Ram and Sita knows. So Sita was telling, you tell him that story, and then he will believe that you have met me. And what was that story? Sita was sitting, and Ram was taking rest on the lap of Sita. And Ram was sleeping. One crow bird came and was trying to bite Sita. And Sita could not say anything. Sita could not move because Ram is taking rest. Not to disturb Ram, she remained tolerant. And the bird, the crow, was biting Sita, and blood fell to Ram's face, and Ram could feel that blood. He just woke up, and then he saw that the bird is biting Sita, and he's just calling Sudarshan, was ready to kill that crow. And Sita told Ram, no, please do not do that. You have said yourself, Sakrit Papanno, yes, anyone who surrendered to you. What happened? The bird was there, and Sita pushed the bird towards Ram by her foot, pushing that bird towards Ram to surrender to Ram. And Ram was ready to kill that bird. And Sita said, you promised yourself, you have said you have make a vratam mama, that whoever surrender unto you, you're ready to protect. So the bird is surrendering unto your lotus feet. Why do you want to kill that bird? You have promised yourself that verse. So Sita told Hanuman to tell that story to Ram, and that story only Sita and Ram know. Even Lakshman doesn't know. He was not there that time. He was in the forest. So this is the Supreme Lord, Ramachandra. He said, whatever he said is bound to happen. Right? Pran jaye par vachan na jaye. Everywhere, like that. Maryada Purushottam. Perfect son. Perfect husband. Perfect king. And a perfect brother. So, yeah, today's Ram Navami, we can actually come together, worship and pray. And is also the same Ram, who is same Krishna, Maryada Purushottam, Eka Patni Vrata, only one wife. When after killing Ravana, Sita Maya was there. And Ram said, go and call Sita. And Sita came. But Ram was not happy at the end. So he became furious. I'll reject you. Go wherever you want. I've done my service as a husband, protecting you, but you just go. But Sita was crying. Sita was crying. She said, why do you want to reject me now? Why do you think that I'm a prostitute? I was kidnapped. It was not according to my desire, but this demon, he's got 10,000 elephant, Shakti of 10,000 elephant kidnapping me. What can I do? But my Lord, let me tell you, at any point in my life, although I was kidnapped, that I was not thinking of you, even for a second. 24 hours, I've never deviated from my dharma. Although Ravan was trying to tempt me many ways, to allure me in many ways. But I never gave up. I always think of you 24 hours. In fact, it was Sita who is stronger, Sita or Ravana? It was Sita who was more stronger because Ravana was killed and Sita was saved. One point Sita Devi, she was cleaning the house. She just lifted that dhanush, Shiv dhanush, left hand, and she was cleaning. And the same dhanush was not able to be lifted by Ravana in that Sita Swayamvar. So here, she's saying, I was thinking of you 24 hours because her mind was very strong. So in Krishna consciousness, if our mind becomes very strong, No amount of allurement, no amount of Maya can drive us away from Krishna, right? So that's the point, because our Shakti lies not externally, our Shakti lies internally, right? The Shakti is inside. The mind is inside. Strong mind is inside, it's not external. Ram was able to defeat Ravana, not with the external weapon. Vibhishan asked Ram, how are you going to fight? How are you going to kill? How are you going to defeat Ravana? And Ram said, I have my weapon, and my weapon is dharma, jnana, and sadhana. That's my weapon. I will be able to defeat him. And Ram won the war, was able to defeat Ravana with his internal weapon. What is the internal weapon? Dharma, jnana, and sadhana. So this is why our sadhana given by Gurudev, sadhana given by devotees, sadhana given by Prabhupada, we cannot deny it. It is enough to drive away Maya. And what is that sadhana we've got? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He was able to defeat. So this is a meditation for us on this day of Ram Navami. I said already, many people will be hearing Ramayan. We have heard Ramayan many times, but how much lesson do we learn? You know? How much do we learn, and how we can also apply? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you so much for beautiful glorification of Lord Ramachandra. Thank you so much, Maharaj. I would like to ask devotees if anybody have any questions. Maharaj, do you have time?
I can take one question because I have another lecture, Mataji.
Okay, thank you so much, Prabhuji. Maharaj. Yes, Hemangi Gopeshwari Mataji, please go ahead with the question, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Happy Ram Navami. Thank you, Maharaj, for this beautiful lecture. Just have a question about Hanuman. So Hanuman is the sevak of Lord Rama. But when people pray to Hanuman, like they do Hanuman worship, is that considered as demigod worship?
I would say because Lord Shiva is saying the worship Aradhanam Pasarvesham Vishnu Aradhanam Param. The highest worship is the worship of his devotee. Higher than the worship of Vishnu is the worship of his devotee. Right? Such people are worshipping, praying to Hanumanji because it's allowed. Because when we have, even on the altar, we have Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman. Right? So always praying to the Lord, or Hanuman also. But of course, many people are worshipping demigods. Even they worship Krishna for material desires. They also worship Ram for material desires. So they may also be worshipping Hanuman for material desires. But Hanuman is considered to be Vaishnava, a devotee. His worship is not demigod worship. Is Vaishnava, is a devotee, because worship of a devotee is considered to be higher than the worship of the Lord. Right? So like that, because he's the greatest devotee of the Lord. Yeah. Is not considered to be demigod worship. But of course, Hanuman was also there during the war. He was in the flag of Arjuna. He said he would be present there. You know. So yeah, we should pray. We can pray to Hanuman. Definitely, he's a Vaishnava, and for service, to develop our love for Ramachandra, more love for the Lord. In that way. Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Hare
Maharaj.
Krishna.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for enlightening class today. We are very grateful to you and we look forward to your association again and again in the future. Let's pay our obeisance to Maharaj.
पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः.
Glories of
Vrinda ki jai.
Lord Ramachandra ki jai.
Holiness Sundar Chaitanya Swami Maharaj ki jai.
Radhe Radhe.
God.
Nityananda.
Radhe Radhe.
Nityananda. Radhe Radhe.